Hey, gorgeous person. Welcome to day 7 of our 9-day journey, all about loving yourself even more because you truly deserve it. You are an amazing human being, and I'm here to remind you of some incredible information today that you probably already know deep down, but maybe have stopped practicing it in certain relationships or in certain areas of your life. And I'm here to remind you of something super important. And that is this: that you don't need to take on other people's feelings. And that when you release responsibility for other people's feelings, more love will just come into your experience naturally. This is one thing, one practice that I've been able to teach other people time and time again that seems super simple, but a lot of us really have had a hard time with this because in our conditioning, we're taught to sort of feel other people's feelings and make adjustments in our own needs and wants and desires because we feel bad or we don't want to disappoint other people. Or maybe we're even afraid, like we need to fit in or avoid getting rejected by other people. So we literally learn, condition ourselves as we grow up to internalize other people's feelings and to feel responsible for how they feel. And it's incredibly limiting, to say the least. And it happens mostly at a subconscious level. And that's why it's super, super important to be on this one. Like, you have to be really aware. You almost have to look for it. Like, get like a GPS in your head looking for where you're taking on other people's feelings because it's super sneaky. So I invite you to do that. Just start to scan in your relationships where you feel most responsible for either making other people happy or sacrificing what you want or need, or where you're participating in things that you just don't believe in. That's exactly where you're taking on other people's feelings. And sometimes just by noticing, you can start to eliminate that and just being like, nope. It's not my responsibility. You can do it by creating a protective bubble around your energy field, which extends about to arm's length on either side of your body. You can imagine that there's a very clear bubble of protection around you and just saying, I'm in charge of what I let into my space, and I choose to externalize other people's feelings. It's just a choice based on sovereignty and self-love. You're not rejecting other people or shaming or blaming them for feeling the way that they are. In essence, you're actually empowering them, because when you stop taking on other people's feelings, that's when they can actually take responsibility for their own experience. So it's a win-win for everybody, but you just got to do it. You got to rip it off like a Band-Aid and just stop taking on other people's feelings because it truly isn't yours to own. And when you do it, it will create space for more sovereignty and clarity and empowerment in all of your relationships. And you've got to hold the torch for your own life. It has to start with you, and you're strong enough, you're ready. And if you're watching this video, you're totally capable of doing this. I believe in you, and I'm holding space for you to externalize other people's feelings. Stop taking it on. You don't need to. It's an old habit. It's based in conditioning. We all go through very similar conditioning, but you got to uncondition yourself, deprogram. So I'm sending you tons of love, and I'd really love to hear your comments or questions about this one, because it's a really, really simple and easy change that you can make that will dramatically impact the way that you relate to yourself and relate to other people. And it will allow love to just flow more freely, and your love meter will go up. Your ability to receive love, accept love, give love, all of those amazing things, it'll shoot straight up when you stop taking on other people's feelings. I'm sending you so much love. Tons of fist bumps and high fives.